horse I had from earlier is not gonna... It's too far away, probably. There's a shrine around here, too. Let's see what buffs I have. Reading, drunkenness, injured torso. That being the injury that you hear the heartbeat from. There's the shrine that I saw earlier. Practically over encumbered too. I'm gonna place some of this stuff in the chest I have back at the mill. It's entirely possible I'm pushing them too hard. Oh, can't eat anything. But maybe a bandage. Oh, not bleeding. I think only a bit of rest will help this. Or time. Kind of weird, there's nothing really there to read unless it's on the bricks. A little bit of rest should help heal a bit. Yeah. This 1 more hour should do it. Actually, I probably should talk to that guy first. But 1 more hour should heal him completely. Well, not completely, but it should remove the injury. Sometimes it's a little bit sticky about what it knows and what it doesn't.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Good day to you.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Oh, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try that yet.
Fucking hell. How did I get landed with a cretin like you? I'll have to teach you then. Come with me. Try unlocking this trunk.
There's an easier one over here. I don't know if it'll fail me or not. I must have taken my shoes off at some point. Oh no, noble shoes. Showing the injury though. Here it is, very easy. So, a bit easier to practice here. That thing jumps all over the place, but it got done. Going to rest 1 hour because that blood all over the place is distracting. Well, 2 hours should do it. So my injuries too. Hey, and thanks for watching. Now the game is saved, except for my ankles or lower legs. Injuries are pretty much gone. Oh no, I can still see it now. Oh well. Give this a try. The thing is, it's very easy to break lock picks. Extremely easy. And the thing that makes it harder on the PS4, which is what I'm playing on, versus a computer is you have to move two things at once, both sticks. Whereas on the computer you just have to hold a button. Alright. So I'll give it a try now and go after it. Gotta watch out for dogs. From the earlier description. Could be a wolf. There are some bandits in this area right here, 2 of them. Oh. 16. Okay. In case I need a bribe. Which, it may come to that, since he mentioned 2 different ways to handle this quest. One of them is the sneaky way, which is what he suggested, and the other one, of course, is to talk to him. Although he said it's not a good idea to do that, it might be able to pull that one off. That would be the executioner's dogs, I think. That should be enough. I've reduced my noise down to 11. Don't immediately see them. A lot of chit. Another entrance. Figured there would be more than one. Didn't see any other of them on this side over there. So, wherever this is, it's in an unknown location inside a house, likely. And there's a dog right there, lying down, I think. And there's another one. One dog right here, I think. And one dog right there. Both sleeping. Could be more than one because of the angle. Seems like a larger mass over there, so it looks like it might be two dogs, because I think I see two collars. One there and one slightly to the side of it. So 3 dogs. Which means I can't afford a fail right here, because that will likely wake them up. He's asleep. Let's see if I can pickpocket him. Alright, he's unconscious. Trunk key.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Alright, that is a heck of a lot easier than lockpicking. And he is also not in danger of accidentally being in combat with me. And the rest of the night, and then apparently I'm probably going to be delivering this ring tomorrow. Should pick up those pancakes.
No! Clear off. Let me sleep.
I'm surprised I'd sleep in all the way to 7. Especially for Miller, I guess.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy. Used to belong to someone else, and you can't sell to just anyone?
Stolen goods. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not a thief.
Now that I've paid him back, I'll move on. This next one is going to be a awkward one. It's the equivalent of, sorry, lost your sword. But these two, I believe, are about in the same area. Actually, no, they're not. Probably should I'll take the ring first, then I'll head and talk to this guy.
It's too deep here.
Alright, so that leaves out waiting. I think I might have accidentally got myself stuck. Yeah, this is not going to work. Alright, so let's see. There's probably a bridge up here somewhere. Actually, is his liege lord, not just regular person. And basically, as a serf, he's has direct charge over your character. Since this is very much a time of serfdom, still. And your character is not a noble. Depends on what's going to happen. I don't not think the game would do it to you, but if he wanted you arrested, he would be well within his rights based on the actions your character basically has to take. What I mean by has to take, it's a role-playing game and it is limited in that there's certain things you have to do in order to play the game. It's not a completely free game that lets you make all the choices you might make or might do. You're making in many cases, the choices this character would. There are some bit of freedom, but as I said, it's limited. This guy's in here. There he is.
Good health to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the? Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Yeah, now to talk to Radzig. At least I think that's how the name's pronounced. Yeah, Radzig, Sir Radzig. And I don't think he's gonna be all that pleased. Well, if it goes the way that it probably would have gone, I'm gonna be in jail for a little while. If it goes the other way, I'll be put to work. Maybe training, which is one of the things he needs badly. There's a lot you can actually help out with depending upon how you react to a given situation, but there's only so much. You actually do need to get your basic skills up to do a proper amount of damage, especially against professional soldiers, since at this point in the story you're just a blacksmith. Which is to say, completely untrained in natural fighting. At the moment, or at least at the beginning of the game, you find going up against bandits. Many of them are poorly trained, if trained at all. But a bandit is one thing, a professional soldier or mercenary can be another matter entirely.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship? And what makes you think he'll see you?
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with it?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Let's see what time it is. Yeah, almost noon. I'm just zooming in. This could be good, it could be bad. Oh, hi, thanks for watching. This is Kingdom Come Deliverance. And about to talk with this guy's Liege Lord. It's lockpicked. Must be downstairs, maybe upstairs. Lockpicked. Alright. Maybe upstairs. Sometimes you get stuck, I think, on these stairs. He doesn't quite walk up them properly. He's about to get his reamed.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig.
I hope he doesn't make a dumb move
there's
and
no
interrupt
love
us.
lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
Sort of.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl. The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
That's an insult to pigs.
Father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
I'm going to take a short break.